New day, new daunting task ahead, the house. Today, I'm going to finish the last quarter section wall, which means all the big walls are going to be stood up, which means I could focus on upstairs. I'm going to start getting the studs cut. I'm going to start standing, and then I got to square this, and I want to sheet this side because this is a simple side to sheet and it's making me nervous. So I'm going to turn the camera off and go get my tools. I'll be right back.
Hello, if you're new here, I'm Shelby. This is my fiance, Brendan, and our two kids, Ander and Azalea. We're building our off-grid home here from the ground up in the Yukon Territory, Canada. If you'd like to follow along on our journey, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode.
So I got all my tools. I'm set up. I just got to cut the studs. But Shelby's calling me over. I think Anders learning something really cool. You learn how to bike with no training wheels in like one day. That's amazing, dude. Oh, Leander!
You're doing it, Ander! Woohoo!
Good job, dude. We got to do a big shout out to Shelby. She taught him in one day. Good job. Nice work. All right, guys, I'm going back to the house.
Bye.
So I'm going to cut some studs. Good job.
We originally weren't going to put a window in this wall, but it overlooks the trail to our riverfront, and it would be our only view of that side of the property. Before kids, I probably wouldn't have given it a second thought. Now, I'm wondering if being able to keep an eye on them from the inside is worth changing the plans. What are your thoughts? Would you add the window?
All right, guys, so I just pulled all the bracing off this side of the wall here. And just to be safe, I do have a small brace, but it's not tied to anything. But I'm going to get Shelby to hold it. She's like super strong. She actually gave birth to like Spider-Man, and he's got Spidey powers.
Hey kids, it's me, your friend Spidey.
If you want, Andrew, you can jump on the trampoline for a couple minutes while Daddy gets this done quick. Grab it. Remember, folks, crown up. I'm very much so proud of my kid. I didn't think he was going to learn that quick, to be honest. Figured it'd be like an all weekend and then maybe a next weekend kind of thing. Okay, then the top in, and then I can stand it. And you got to hold it while I get that bracing and everything in. Shelby is currently helping me holding the camera, watching the kids, and dealing with my occasional temper tantrums. But I do have help coming. Victor, as you guys have seen in a previous video before, is on his way to give me a hand. So he's bringing potatoes. So I am gonna do something that I shouldn't have done, like on the last one. I stood a 16-foot wall when nobody was around. 18-foot wall, yeah, sorry, even worse. I am gonna stand this one wall by myself, but this wall is like a half the size. Jesus. Gotta put another nail in there. My gun is dying. It's not good. It needs to finish the house before it dies. Should have got an air gun, but it's just the convenience.
There's a comment. I'll find it and I'm going to put it on the screen. It says you should always do air.
Yeah, I remember that one. If you're watching, whoever made that comment, you're right. I'm paying for it now. So now I'm going to stand this. Okay, so you're going to have to pass that to me once I get up there. All right. Stand clear. This is kind of sketchy. Don't do this. Wait for help. Kids are clear. Everybody's clear. 18 feet. Here we go. Back up, Shelby. Okay. You got to wheel that thing over to me now, honey. Or you can come hold this. Your choice. We're closed in now. Got her?
Yeah. I got it.
Okay. You got the bounce of it?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta spin it like this then.
Whoa. You're gonna make this fall, and it's gonna be.
That's good. You're paying attention. Mommy's feeling uncomfortable.
You're safe, but you're too close. Okay.
Got her.
Don't play in the mud. That's on your feet.
You.
Hey, that's gross.
That's kids for you. Okay, push your side towards the house, towards the other wall. Yeah, like that. Okay, good. Hold it there. Don't move. That's good for now. I'll get this section here quick. I need you to bang those braces out with my hammer. There you go. There you go, you're doing it. Heck yeah. Okay, now lift that one. Yeah, lift that. And the other one too. Yeah, at the same time. Nice and slow. Okay, hold up. Okay, now I need my hammer. Now you're gonna have to pass me that, yeah, 2x6, yeah. That's the one. Yeah, just up. Yeah, up's good. You're doing so good. Okay, walk it around that ledge. That ledge, yeah. You gotta walk it around. It's gotta go in the wall, so where the big gap is. Yeah, there you go. Okay. That 2x6, honey, I need two. Okay, now you got to go all the way around that. Whoa, not too far. There you go. There we go. Okay, watch yourself. There's a nail stuck to this 2x6. Get away from it. All right, we got all the walls up. The next big step is going to be doing some squaring up with the laser level and then blocking. Lots of blocking we're going to be doing. We're going to block everything up at 8 feet. Big step, big step. Battery died, guys. So we're on to the next step, and Victor's here. He's helping. So we got to cut the foam for the floor joists, and the purpose of this is to stop thermal bridging. So I did an 1.5 inch inset around my entire build. See right here. So we're going to shove 1.5 inch foam underneath all that before we sheet it. But this is my third time cutting that measurement, and as opposed to measuring twice and cutting once, I cut twice and measured once. So
What was the measurement this time?
11 1/8. Victor told me I needed to cut a little more off. Let me know in the comments if that needs to be cut anymore.
You're cutting it right there.
No, it'll go. Oh, I got a better idea. Hold up, we need
2x4, 2x6.
2x6 or something, yeah. Perfect. That is airtight. Look at that beaut. Doesn't get much better than that. 69.5. Victor's off to go cut that last piece of foam for us here. I'm going to switch these nails out to 2 3/8, and we're off to the races. The best kind of help you can get when you're doing an off-grid build is help like this. Mainly because it's free help, but it's good help nonetheless.
It actually cost me money to come out.
Yeah. It did cost them money because the outrageous price of fuel nowadays.
I'm always curious how fuel prices compare around the world. Where are you from, and what's the liter or gallon of fuel costing you these days?
You're good. Dial, dude. Inches square. Victor's telling me that we haven't put a 2x6 there, which he's right, but we're not sheeting the top because we use the sheeting as a hurricane anchor. So when the truss comes in, that gets nailed to the wall and the truss. So then you don't have to worry about those metal hurricane anchors. They work good, but that is just a way more solid, sturdy way of doing it. And it's square, right? So very good question though. That's definitely 2 inch. So you're right. I might have 1.5 inch, so I need to get more 1.5 inch. And I can return this. Is Home Hardware open?
Yeah.
I mean, I literally can't do anything. Like that's.
Yeah.
Like, at least if I get it now, I can do it tomorrow, right? Oh, we got
Look.
16 feet. 16 feet will get us to basically this door. I mean, that will get a little bit of rigidity in this wall. What I wanted to do is I wanted to get the very least get this wall.
Use the sales department. Press 1.
Yeah, Shelby? So I got bad news. I don't have 1.5 inch foam. Victor had an idea of just leaving the bottom 4 feet and going up from there. So we're gonna do that. Now we're gonna start shooting the inside here.
Brendan and I don't always agree on the little details of their house. He usually thinks practically, while I'm always thinking about how it'll feel to live here. Building a house together has definitely shown us how differently we make decisions. What matters more to you? Where would you spend the extra money? Bigger windows, more storage, or better finishes?
Right now we got all of the blocking done 6 feet high up here. We're gonna get rid of the sheet. Unfortunately, we don't have enough styrofoam, so we're gonna go as far as we can on the sheeting, and then we're gonna move on to the front of the house. And then with any luck, I'll be able to brace the rest of the walls so that we don't have to worry about wind with Victor here, because it's impossible to do it with 2 people. I'm gonna start packing some plywood over here, and we're gonna start doing some crazy sheeting. It would be nice to have the Bobcat, but the Bobcat's broken. And it's going to be roughly $3,000 to fix, I think. Hopefully cheaper, but we'll see. I ordered parts. The parts are only like 900 bucks, but you know how it is when you drop something off at a dealership. It's always more than you expect. Good. My way if you can. There you go. More than just 2 fingers on that.
Oh, sweet.
This side or that side? I think we should do this side because you can get more plywood in it. Actually, let's throw some, we should do the bracing now, just because that's a kite.
Yeah.
That was good.
I'm not doing any cutting right now. I'm measuring, as you can see. I am measuring 6 feet for the blocks. Victor is doing the cutting ahead of me. We actually have a pretty good system going. Blah. How am I gonna do this? Push that, honey. More. 1 second. Okay, let off. There we go.
Oh, the stud's in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was another window.
No. No, it is not. I'd like to make that perfectly clear.
Shelby, wouldn't a window look nice there?
That's not big enough for you? It's friggin' huge. That's a $3,000 hole. No. You got this window?
Just grabbing these 2x6s for Victor. We're on a mission. If you guys watched in our last video, Shelby dropped her phone in a large puddle. So we do have a metal detector, and we're on our way to go see if we can find it. We're really hoping that the puddle is dry. We're really hoping that there's no more water where the puddle was, because the puddle that was there was roughly 60 to 80 feet long, about 6 feet wide and like 3 feet deep in like muddy, silty water. So I have gumboots, I have a shovel, I have a metal detector, and hopefully with any luck we can locate it. Well guys, we're just putting the kids back in. It's an absolute mess here. It's right by the dump, that's why it's so disgusting here. But I did my absolute best trying to find it. I got my hands buried into the mud puddle that I think it was at. Can't find it, so unfortunately that is a $3,500 phone gone. The good news is Shelby's been practicing her grip strength to make sure she can hold on to stuff really well. Right, Shelby?
I'm honestly feeling pretty bummed that we still haven't found my phone. But since we were already in Haines Junction, Brendan decided a hike might be the perfect distraction. He picked this one, and we figured, may as well bring you along for the adventure.
This is a park. So it says here, the park continues to be homeland to Southern Shoshone people. Champlain and Ajax First Nations, Colony First Nations, and Parks Canada together manage Colony National Park Reserve. These First Nations people retain the right to hunt, fish, trap, and gather within the park, and to use all forms of transportation in pursuit of these traditional activities. So I have like a lot of gear. I have enough gear basically to stay the night. Shelby and I have a big hike coming up, and this is kind of a trial training run on as to us getting comfortable with our packs. Zelia thinks we're gonna find a treasure.
There's so many buckles on these guys. It literally makes me so frustrated sometimes.
It's better to have a buckle and not need it than need a buckle and not have it. So she has an 85-liter pack that's set up for like basically a 4 to 5 day hunt. They're designed to pack meat. They're hunting packs. We use them for both.
I love his run.
Holy, it's windy. Blackberry bushes. No blackberries.
Did you let me sneak by for a second?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, this is cool. Like, trail built by Conservation Corps in 1978, and these are all the people that built the trail. Look! We literally got 5 seconds up the trail and Anders complaining that he's hungry. Just ate burgers and ice cream at Frosty's.
Hey, I have that in my name.
I don't want to pack any heavier than this. This is so cool. Look at this.
Mom, look. There's footsteps. It's like stairs. Mom, it's stairs.
I love this. Look at that. That's so cool.
Wait for Mommy, Ander.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is such a cool hike. I would come do this again. This is way better than the beaten.
Go.
Go. Yeah, you're doing great. Everybody's listening really well.
Look at that view, guys. Shelby, look at the view. Look that way.
Beautiful. Wow.
There. We can keep walking.
Good. How many of you guys would do a hike like this? I will put a link in the description of where this hike is so you guys can come check it out if you guys are passing through. But what a beautiful hike. Should we have a snack here?
Because of compression on this big truck. To your butt. There you go. Perfect.
I can see everything up here.
This is Des the Ash Lake.
I plan on doing a pack wrap trip across that lake here. I know, I put my jacket on and the wind died. Keep going, Andrew.
What? The wind died? We can stay now. Whoa, look at this one. Whoa.
I'll move that rock.
Yeah.
Make it easier for your sister, eh?
Follow the trail. Follow the trail, Dad.
Good job. Wait for Dad. So climbing this mountain actually made me think about a gentleman that I met at IKEA. It was very nice to meet you, and we appreciate the support. We're almost at the end. Azalea's leading the pack, and it's windy. Beautiful, eh?
Sunlight, dearest sunlight.
The finish line.
Across your room. Sunlight, dearest sunlight. I would like to come out.
We're gonna start hiking down now. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna pack her like this.
We can sit together. It's so beautiful. You and me. We're meant to be in the great outdoor. Forever free.
The posting of this video was definitely delayed. We're doing our best to keep up with every part of our life right now, but the truth is, life isn't perfect. And with everything happening this summer in the Yukon, we only have a short amount of summer and a very long winter, so we are trying to take as much advantage of the nice days and the nice weather, and editing for me has taken a little bit of a backseat. If you made it this far, we really want to thank you. Commenting, liking, hyping our videos, and subscribing, of course. really helps push our videos to a wider audience and helps bring people like you into our tiny, tiny corner of the internet. Our dream is one day to make this our full-time job, share all of our adventures with you. Every little bit of support brings us one step closer to making that a reality. If you'd like to support us a little bit further, we share real-time updates, more of our family adventures, behind the scene moments, and early access to our YouTube videos with our Patreon supporters. It's where we are able to share everything as it's actually happening rather than several episodes later. I know you're wondering, so what's coming up next? So our shower house is getting a major upgrade, and as you can probably see behind me, we actually have trusses. And we are getting so close to having a full-blown roof on our house. There's still so much to come, and we cannot wait to bring you along for all of it. Thank you again for being here, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.